from Uganda. I'm here for the pre-match official press conference of Uganda versus Niger. We have the head coach of Uganda, Morley Byekwaso, and the player Gavin Kizito. The photographers will give you about 2 or 3 minutes to take some photos before we can proceed with our official press conference. For translation, please make use of the Interaxo app with 4 different languages, Portuguese, Arabic, French, English as well. Okay, good afternoon once again. Coach Morley Byekwaso, a win last Friday. You have another journey tomorrow against Niger. What kind of mood is your camp in right now after winning the last match?
Good afternoon to you all. Our camp is geared up. We have, the boys have full morale. We are as prepared as we were last time, although tomorrow it will be a different team, Niger. We know they play the same style of West African way. We are ready to play with them. We are ready to answer them. They are a good team. We cannot underestimate them. Having lost their first game, that gives us a very, very big job to do, because they need to do a lot to see that they win their second game. It's going to be an interesting game, but it's going to be very difficult for us unless we did our best to overcome them.
Gavin Kizito, how important was the win for Uganda against Guinea as we head into tomorrow's match?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yeah, we thank the Almighty for having won our first game in the group. Yeah, we as the players, yeah, we were very happy for having gotten our first win in the group. Yeah, and we are ready to go in the next game.
Okay, let's take up questions for the coach and the player. Okay, members of the media, questions for the coach and player. Gentleman here.
Good morning, Coach. Richard Sechans, Sports Nation. The previous game was one for Ugandans that left smiles. The game tomorrow against Niger is a must-win. What is your call to the fans who I think and believe played a very key role in the previous game against Guinea?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my young brother. That game means a lot to us. It means a lot to us. We need the fan base. We need these people to come all out and give us that vibe. And first of all, I have to thank them for what they did. In my entire life, I've never seen that happening. They really, really gave us the best support when we are playing Guinea. We respected them in return by winning our game. This time, we are requesting and calling them to come in numbers because this game means a lot to us. If we win it, we shall have the hope of qualifying. So they must, we are requesting them to come to be behind us when we are playing Niger.
Okay, let me hear from the gentleman here.
Thank you, Coach. Akwesike Rogers. I work for Government of Uganda. Coach, my mind will be, are we going to sustain the formation we used in the previous game to the current game? Thank you.
I think all games are not the same. Every game has its own problems, but we are going to try as much as possible to see that we keep the team which did the best job structurally and positionally, but I think in tactics there are things which will change a bit because their standing structure is not the same with Guinea, so there must be some adjustments on the pitch. But the boys who gave their best, they will be given a chance tomorrow.
Okay, gentleman here in yellow.
Thank you, Coach. My name is Abel. I have a couple of questions. One.
You can have one at a go. One question at a go.
Okay. Now, I don't know what to start with, but okay. I saw Emmanuel Anyama training today morning. Is he fit for tomorrow's game?
All our injured players are okay now, but they are not that much better in the shape to start. But I think we are going to have the final decision in the afternoon from the doctors and see how it will be tomorrow.
Coach, my second question would be, this is our 20th game in CHAN, but we've played West African countries 8 times. Only 3 wins now, Guinea, Senegal, and then Burkina Faso. We are playing Niger. How does this game shape our target of coming out of the group?
As I told you earlier on, this game means a lot to us, to the players, to the coaches, to the fans, and to the entire nation. So we need to do our best. Everyone needs to do his best. Those who play, those who are on touchline, the fans. We have no excuse. Everyone has to do his job. But all in all, we need to see that we overcome the Niger. Niger, as I told you, is a very, very strong side. They are very experienced. You can't determine them in the first game. First games are always difficult. There are a lot of factors which sometimes influences the game. So we need to be extremely, extremely serious to see that we manage this game very well, as we did the second one.
Maybe lastly from me.
Let's give another person a chance.
Yes, mine will go to Gavin. Gavin, as players, you lost your first game in the group. Guinea won their first game. They lost their second. Tomorrow you're playing Niger, who lost their first game of the tournament. What kind of approach, as players, do you expect to go against a wounded team that needs to fight for their life in Group C.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, the same way we lost our first game against Algeria, so we are playing a team that lost its first game, Niger. So as we players, we are very ready, and we are not just going to take it for granted that they lost their first game. So it may come out of a surprise, but we as players, we are very ready and determined because mentally, physically, we are ready, and technically, we are ready for tomorrow's game. So every player in the camp is good. Yeah, we are good to go.
We need more questions for the player.
Coach Faizo is my name. First game we conceded 3. We came the second game, we carried our 3 goals and gave them to someone else. Now we're at 0 goals. Which plans do you have for this game so that we have more goals and we avoid conceding, whereby at the last game we don't go into calculations?
Thank you so much. I think my answer will be direct and straight. What is important in tomorrow's game is to win. You cannot win a game and the results or the goals doesn't reflect. So we need to first think of how to win. If we won, then we shall have the goal difference in whatever will come in the future. The most important thing is winning, and we need to win with that knowledge or the urge of not conceding, because once you concede earlier, it deteriorates the spirit. The spirit goes down and you start fumbling, fear comes in. So we pray to the Almighty, and it helps us to score fast than the opponents, because sometimes when we concede fast, it disorganizes our players' mindset and even the setup on the pitch. But in football, nothing is permanent. You cannot predict what will happen, but we think if we did our best, if we came out as we did last time, I think God will be on our side. Thank you.
Let me get to this gentleman here. He had the 3 questions, but you can have your 3rd question, please.
Coach, in the last pre-match press conference, you assured us that you are going to see a lot of changes, and indeed we saw them. I don't know what you're assuring us this time around, because we saw some of the players that came from bench, including Ivan Aimbisibwe, putting up a good performance. I don't know what case you have to say about that.
Let me think. It's not about love for him, but love for the nation. First, with all due respect, Mbisiwe played so well when he took his time. But for tactical reasons, I think the one who started will start, because we need his quickness. Sometimes you need a bench to be rich, to change things. You never know. You can't guarantee that the one who starts will give you the result. So when the bench is weak, sometimes it's bad for you. So we need to balance the inside players and the outside.
Okay.
Yes, Coach. In relation to Abe's remarks, the competitiveness in the team, the rotation in the previous game, how key is it going to be for your side tomorrow against Niger? Because Niger come into the game fighting for their life. We saw the rotation around your team. Every player in the camp, every player on the team came out, fought for the nation. How key and instrumental is this going to be for the team tomorrow against Niger?
Thank you, my brother. I think we need it more than we needed it last time because where we are heading to, starting from tomorrow, there is no excuse that if Algeria had won, things would have been different. But when you see the table standing now, everyone has a chance. So we don't need to relax. We need just to push to see that we manage our game right. We need players who are very, very hungry to do the work like they were last time. And if that urge of wanting it more is in them in tomorrow's game, I think we shall be victorious.
Okay, another question here.
Mine goes to Mr. Kizito. What would be your message to the fan base, and what message do you send to them for tomorrow's game?
Yeah, my message to the fans is to please come back in big numbers like they did in our last game. So it helped us as we players, it pushed us. So please, fans, I beg you to please come back again in big numbers. Yeah, and we players, we won't let you down. Yeah, we shall fight like we did in our last game to see that we get maximum points.
Okay, can we have in one of the local languages? Okay, we'll start with the coach and then the player in Uganda.
Coach, Echange, omupiira gw'enkya gutegeeza kinene nnyo eri eggwanga ne amawanga asatu agategese. Bwe tujjidde leero eggwanga lya Tanzania lyatuuse dda ku quarter finals. Kino kifumba nnyo emabega w'emitwe gyammwe ng'abatendesi n'abasambi okubanga mulwana nnyo ng'abategesi okubanga mwegatta ku ggwanga lya Tanzania okugenda ku mutendera gwa quarter finals.
Neyanziza nnyo kibuuzo ekyo kirungi. Teri mutegesi yenna atayagala kweyongerayo. Naye emikisa gyaffe gyakendeerezebwa ne Algeria omupiira ogwaggulawo. Kati kye tulina okukola, tulina okulaba nga buli mupiira gwe tusamba tuguwangula okusobola okulaba nga tukuuma emikisa gyaffe okusigala mu kikopo kino ng'abategesi. So buli geemu yonna gye tulina kati kuzisigaddeyo tulina okulaba nga tugiwa ekitiibwa, tuwe n'abalabe baffe ekitiibwa, naye tugende tusambire ddala n'amaanyi n'okwewaayo kulaba nga tuwangula geemu.
Okay, Gavin, answering the same in Uganda.
Yaffe ng'abasambi twaluzinga omupiira gwaffe ogwasooka ne Nigeria, naye ne tujja Mungu n'atusaasira ne tuwangula omupiira gwaffe ogwazzeeko gwe twasambye ne Guinea. So tetujja kitwalira awo nti olw'okuba nti naffe baatukuba ne tujja ne tuwangula nti Guinea nayo tugenda kugireka oba tugirabira awo obulabizi nti kuba ekintu kyonna kisoboka nga naffe twaluzinga geemu yaffe ne tujja ne tugoba. So ne Guinea naye esobola okukikola, naye ffe ng'abasambi twetegese bulungi era tuli ready okulwana okulaba nga tuwangula geemu yaffe ey'okubiri.
Thank you so much, members of the media, for attending this official press conference of Uganda Cranes. As you're aware that the Uganda has already conducted its official training. Our next official press conference is Niger, coming up at 1:15 p.m. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Coach. And Gavin, wish you all the best.